Hi everyone, welcome back to my math channel MathWeb. In this video, I'm going to explain question number 6 from Pearson Edexcel A-level exam for Mechanics 1. This exam is taken in May-June session year 2023. Paper reference code is WME01/01. A particle of weight W newtons lies at rest on rough horizontal surface as shown in the figure 3. A force of magnitude P newtons is applied to the particle. The force acts at an angle alpha to the horizontal where tan alpha equals to 4/3. The coefficient of friction between the particle and the surface is 1/4. Given that the particle does not move, show that P is less or equals to 5W/8. This question is of 7 marks. Here for you guys, I'm going to tell you a trick. Whenever tan alpha is given, you can draw a right triangle here and write the values for tan alpha and find the unknown trigonometric ratios like sine and cosine. It will work for you guys very well. Okay, this is a trick for this question. This will make your work easier. So this is alpha. We know that tan is opposite over adjacent. Here opposite is 4 and adjacent is 3. We can find out the hypotenuse by using Pythagorean theorem. For sure that will be 16 plus 9 will give you the answer as 5. So this is 5. Here we could get now the value of sine alpha, that is 4/5. You know that is opposite over hypotenuse, and cosine alpha is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, that is 3/5. Okay, after doing so, it will work for us in upcoming part. And second important part, whenever a force is given and it is making some angle alpha or some other angle, resolve that force into its components. How could you resolve it? Just draw a perpendicular from head or tail, that is your choice. Here I'm drawing from tail like that, and you have to complete the head to tail rule, like the forces should go through, because this is the resultant force, that is P Newton, and here we have components, the horizontal and vertical component. Okay, now because you have to choose this path to reach to the head, like that. The direction of the forces will be like that. Opposite to the angle component is always the vertical component. Okay, that will be equals to P sine alpha. This component is P sine alpha, opposite to the angle, because this is 90 degree and thus this one with the angle and 90 degree, that component is the horizontal component, so that will be P cosine alpha. So these are the forces. Because the surface is rough, so for sure there will be a frictional force X. This component is acting that way. It for sure you have to consider the resistance force this way, the opposite to that. Okay, force of friction, that is called F max. Okay, that is always equals to mu r. Okay, hopefully you understand it. What else? There is one more force acting on this object, that is called the weight force. That weight is acting downwards, W, and for sure the opposite side component will be the normal reaction, that is represented by R. So these are the forces that are acting on this particle. If you are able to draw this way diagram, so the work will be very easy for you guys. Hopefully you understand it. In state of equilibrium, we can write the upward forces equals to downward forces. What are the upward forces here? There is only one upward force. Okay, this is the upward force, and these two forces are downward forces. Okay, so we can write as R upward force equals to downward force. R is equals to W plus P sine alpha. Consider this way. This way, leftward force equals to rightward force. We can write as this force equals to this one. You know, this is acting right side and this one equals acting left side. So we can use this as well. So F max will be equals to P cosine alpha. That's it. Now here is very important point. Given that the particle does not move, if the particle does not move, so we can say F max should be greater than this component. Okay, if the particle does not move, F max should be equals and greater. You know, when you are increasing the force, the F max is also increasing and it reaches to the maximum value of the friction. As particle does not move, so there should be a condition that F max should be greater or equal. Even if it is equal, it is not moving. Okay, for sure, if f max is greater than that component that is causing the motion towards right, the only component that is causing the motion towards right side, that is p cosine alpha. Okay, if this component is greater than this one, object will not move. Even though if it is equals, still it will not move. So you can consider this condition. F as particle does not move, we can consider f max is greater than or equals to the component that is causing the motion, that is p cosine alpha. Okay, so this is the condition here. We know that f equals to mu r is greater than p cosine alpha, and here you can plug the values. Mu r we already got, that is w plus p sine alpha. We can use here w plus p sine alpha plus p sine alpha greater than or equals to p cosine alpha. Now plug the values. We know that mu is 1/4. It is given in the question. Let's go back. This is mu, that is the coefficient of friction, and keep w as is plus p sine alpha. Sine alpha we just got it here, I told you, that is 4/5. You can use that value. So we can write here 4/5p greater or equals to p cosine alpha. Cosine alpha we got it, that is 3/5. Use this value here. So you can write as 3/5p. To get rid of this fraction, just multiply by 4. I think that will be more easier. Do the cross multiply. Implies that cross multiply, this 4 will multiply there, and you can bring this 5 here. Okay, to get rid of this fraction, 5 will multiply up, so it will left with 5 into w plus 4/5p, and this 4 will multiply 3, so it will be 12p. Now you need to simplify this. Expand the brackets, we will get as 5w, sorry, this is greater or equals, we have to keep the same inequality. 5w plus this 5 multiply here, 5 will cancel out, so it left with 4p only, is greater than or equals to 12p. So this 4p goes there, so it will be subtracted from the other side, so it will left with 8p only. 12p minus 4p will be 8p. We want to prove that we want to get the value of p actually. So we will divide this to the other side, so it will be 5w/8 is greater than or equals to p, or we can write as p is less or equals to 5w/8. It is as required. Hopefully you understand question number 6. If you have any doubt or any comment about this question, please write in the comment box. Thank you.